Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Sunday, July 13th, and it's day 6 in the Big Brother house, I believe. Yes, today is day 6 in the Big Brother house, assuming they entered on Tuesday. And we still don't have feeds, as most of you, if not all of you, know. We're expecting the feeds to come on in just over 12 hours from when I'm recording this. It'll be about 12:30 a.m. Eastern time. And I'm recording this just before 11 a.m. Eastern time. So 12:30 a.m. technically Monday morning. 9:30 p.m. Big Brother time, Pacific time. And then we'll piece together what the heck has gone on in the last 6 days. We don't have any news. I've not heard any leaks. Now, something could very well come out this afternoon, but if they've kept the lid on it this tight so far, I would expect the lid to still be on it. What we have figured out, 99% certainty since I last talked to you, was... Oh, we did have a little bit of a leak, actually. I'll get to that. On Thursday night, I think it was Thursday night. No, Friday. On Friday, Big Brother Junkie, I'm giving them the credit for this. I don't know if anybody else pieced things together. People were certainly suspicious about who the accomplice, the rogue house guest in the house might be. That was announced at the end of the episode, that someone had been doing things like turning on this mystery timer, which, let's be honest, was there just to be a countdown timer for fun. There's no way in the world it ran for only 10 minutes. There's no way in the world it went off exactly when Julie said that it was just a device they used in the show. But at some point tonight, they'll show they'll show someone walking over and pushing that button to start that timer. And then they will show someone hiding that relic, activating something to hide the relic that was on the table. Well, first of all, that's where this all comes to play. Oh, and also unlocking the door upstairs so that Rachel can enter. I think those are the three things that the masked person said that someone did. So Big Brother Junkies caught this, and I'm not going to beat around the bush too much more, but they caught a moment when the lights went out. If you go back and you can see this for yourself on the TV show. This is nothing outside of the TV show. When Julie counts down and says, expect the unexpected, the lights cut off, she doesn't finish her thought or whatever. And they show a shot of all the house guests screaming and in the pitch black. If you slow it down, if you pause it, if you rewatch it a billion times, you will see that Amy, who was sitting on where one of the nominees will probably sit this year, you'll see a weird arm movement that she's making. And it appears, when you slow it down and enhance it if you can and everything, that she is reaching up and as if she might have something in her right hand and pointing it towards the TV area of the Big Brother, of the living room. And she's like she's clicking a remote or something that will cause that relic to disappear. And I saw that. I'm like, yes, I can totally see that arm movement. I went out and watched it, and a little bit earlier than that, I think it was earlier. Yeah, it was earlier because Julie was talking to them before the lights went out. There's actually a shot of Amy, and she's got her right arm in her, like she's messing with her pocket, like she's adjusting it, like perhaps she's getting ready to pull that remote out. It's really obvious. I posted that clip slowed down. And then later on during the competition that Amy participated in, there's a very apparent bulge in her pocket of her skirt. I think it was a jeans skirt she had on or something. But in her pocket, there's a very obvious bulge that's something there. And then also, I went back and watched when they entered the house. Amy went in with the first group. When they went up the stairs, and the little timer thing was underneath those stairs. When they went up the stairs, Amy was the last one to go up the stairs. Now, they didn't show it, but I'm anticipating they're going to show it tonight, that Amy made an excuse to run back downstairs for a second, or something happened, and she quickly dove under the stairs and pressed the button, right? That's my guess. So all of this leads to, I'm 99% sure it's Amy that is the accomplice. Now, that being said, Dingo did say something yesterday, and I'm taking it to be inside info, that I guess maybe since they entered the house, they were going to have a vote out to possibly, if they all decided on who the accomplice was, they would get thrown out of the house, right? Well, apparently, I think according to Dingo, they did have a vote, but it wasn't a majority vote, and so the accomplice stayed in the house or wasn't outed. So Amy's still in the house. So it sounds like we're going to have 17 house guests when the feeds come back tonight, I think, unless there is still a weird twist to get rid of Rachel. But the way everyone's talking, Rachel's in for the duration. So this may have been the mystery to start the game, but they ran a very long, side story last year with Janky and the AI. So I think this is going to carry on. This masked person is going to carry on for, if not all of the show, most of the show. We still don't know who the masked person is, by the way, although some people are saying it's Rachel with the mask on, or maybe it's Amy with the mask on. But all of this should come out in tonight's episode, which again is on at 8 o'clock Eastern time, and or at least most of this, hopefully all of this, and we'll know more. So there's the bits and pieces that I've got. All right, I don't have anything else I can share related to the show, what's going on as far as the feeds will come on, and we'll know. I mean, there's a lot of activity out there on the internet talking about stuff, but there is really no big information that I haven't already discussed with you guys. We'll know this time tomorrow. We'll know so much more. Starting at 12:30 a.m. my time, people will just be watching things so closely, right? 12:30, yes, should be 12:30 a.m. Please let it be 12:30 a.m. and not 1:30 a.m. But that is the major news that I have. I don't have a whole lot more, and I'm on my way to go to a basketball game, so I'm gonna cut this off here in a minute. Yes, I get to go to a WNBA game. Thank you to the person who so kindly gave me the tickets. It's very cool. And so my son and I, who is a basketball coach, and he's actually a girls basketball coach now, are going to go to the Indiana Fever game. So you can be jealous. That's fine. Very cool gift from someone that is lending me their tickets to go. So it's awesome. But anything else I can think of? No. And I don't anticipate they will let any more news out. I did see, for those of you that follow Dingo, Hamster Watch again, she did have that little bit of information that implies that Amy did not get discovered or outed or voted out. She also had a quick screenshot of what was apparently part of the backyard. Honestly, it reminded me of a previous season where it was a picture of a forest on the wall, on one of the walls. So I looked at it and thought, well, this is just a repeat of the forest scene. So maybe I'm misunderstanding, or maybe it's another outdoor forest scene. I'm not sure. But you didn't see any furniture or anything, and her note said that it was before the backyard was completely set up or finished. Unless something's different this year, which everything's been different, right, with the feeds starting so late, I would anticipate that the feeds will go, the feeds will go live. Sorry, I'm having a mental break. I'm entering a traffic area. And I would anticipate that the house guests have not been out in the backyard yet. They may be getting out in the backyard today, right? The way, unless they did all their competition, the power veto competition in the basement. So they would have done, right? If they follow their normal protocol, they did the head of household competition, which Vince won. He would have done his nominations on Friday. Now, that's not necessarily correct. There was no reason for them to wait to do them till Friday. So they may have done them a little bit earlier. They may have done them Wednesday or Thursday. Let's say Vince got head of household on, I don't know, maybe he got it Tuesday night. So if he sat around with head of household position all the way until Friday, that would be a lot of days to sit there with the power. So, but he's done nominations. They would have probably played the power veto on Saturday, or again, maybe Friday. But if they played it on Saturday, yesterday, then they wouldn't have gotten the backyard until either very late last night or today. So they may be getting their first backyard time, again, either late last night or today. We won't see it, but they should have the backyard by the time the feeds go live tonight. So that's what we know. They'll have the full run of the house, although that the have-not room has not been revealed yet, and we have not seen the head of household room. So those two rooms have not been revealed. There was also a bit of a discussion yesterday or day before on the bedrooms, and I posted on Blue Sky. I posted a post that showed how the bedrooms are laid out. So what was called the futuristic bedroom last year, and the main bedroom that people have to walk through to get to the other bedrooms, that bedroom is the attic bedroom this year. And then we saw, I can't think of his name right now. Keanu. We saw Keanu, I think, discover the sliding door that went into the other bedroom, which was the bedroom with the bunk beds. He discovered that, and that door is in a corner of the attic bedroom that was just a corner in the future bedroom, right? It was a corner of the bedroom. So they've moved the walls in the they've adjusted the doorways in the Big Brother house this year in those bedrooms, which they've done in the past. The doorway between those two bedrooms has been at both corners and in the middle. During the Big Brother 25, when they had was a comic bedroom, that door was right in the middle of that wall. And you would go in and you could go either way to go to beds, right? And that confused people. So again, I've talked about this already, but the bunkhouse bedroom or the bunk bedroom, whatever they want to call it, is what was last year's the tiered bedroom, kind of the floating planet, the floating island bedroom. That was that bedroom last year with a door at the other end. And then we have not seen the have-not room. And this year the have-not room is the room that was the unicorn bedroom last year. Also kind of like the mental hospital psycho ward or whatever the year before, with Jag and Bowie Jane and Cameron and all those guys that stayed in that room at different times. That was that will apparently be the have-not bedroom this year, and we have yet to see it. And then what has been the have-not bedroom for the last 2 years is the gym. I don't think they showed the gym. I don't recall them showing the gym on Thursday night show, but we'd seen it in the clips in the promotional photos. So there you go. That's it. I'm starting to run out of steam, and so I'm going to sign off. And we'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'll talk later tonight. Probably not. Probably talk tomorrow morning with whatever news we've discovered, in addition to whatever we discover on tonight's episode. If something happens to come out this afternoon before the show, I will do another one of these, but I'm going to say it's probably not going to. So thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting. Thank you to all my patrons. Yeah, that's it. We're not going to drag it out any longer than that. We will talk to you guys on Monday morning, most likely. All right. Be well. Take care. See you later.